right, so I guess I should give a little background as to what we do with this. This was an idea I had one day, believe it or not, in the shower. I was like, man, it'd be cool if we could do something different with this server. And I was like, boom, podcast. And then I brought it up with all the admins and whatnot, and they were like, oh, that's a cool idea. And I was like, yeah, we should definitely try it out. So I actually thought of this like a few months ago, but then we haven't really done anything about it until right now. But I am glad that we are doing it. So that's some background on what this whole thing is. I guess we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah, sure. I'll go first. I'm Firelord. My channel is Firelord 500. I just started making like montages recently, like 4 months ago, and I joined the server. It's pretty cool. I thought the podcast was a really cool idea, so why not?
I'm Shadter. My channel is Shadter, and I've been making content for a few years now. I got into Smash montages relatively recently. I play Bayo and Samus and Lucas mainly, and that's about it.
Sunko, more commonly known as Sunko EXE. I started making montages probably like 4 months ago, I think. I've been playing Smash for a very long time now, and yeah.
I'm Reviex or Reviex, whichever one you want to pronounce it as. I am the co-founder and co-owner of this server, along with FZ9, who can't be with us today, but I play Samus and Greninja and a bunch of other characters for fun. I used to make montages a lot more, but not as much as I used to, but I am starting to get back into that. So yeah, without further ado, I guess let's get started. For the first topic, what motivated you guys to start making content in the first place? So what I did, I'm pretty sure I was like, I forget how not young, but like how old I was, but it was about a few years back. I would go on YouTube and see these like Smash 4 montages, and I was like, wow, that's cool, because I played the game in like 7th and 8th grade, I think. So I thought it was really cool that people could, make videos like that and do such cool stuff with it. At that time, it was rough, because like making videos with Smash 4 wasn't easy as easy as it is today, because you had to like have a capture card and know how to use it, which I didn't have. So I would just like watch all the montages and stuff and be like, wow, that's cool. And then once Ultimate came out and they made it so that you could just put your clips onto like an SD card and then put that into an editor, I was like, wow, this is a great opportunity to start making videos. So I started doing that. I just made videos of like putting clips together, putting some music over it. It started out really simple because, I was kind of limited with what I was using. But as I got better with like doing it all, I started to, hit better clips and start using better software. So I'm hoping that I can continue to grow with that.
So for me, the first time like that I would just got an idea for making content was like back when I was 7 or something. It just seemed like an interesting thing to me because I watched YouTube like all day, every day, because I really had nothing else to do. And then I just kind of like made videos on whatever game I was playing for quite a few years. And now I basically got here with Smash, which I think I'm going to stay as.
I think what really motivated me to start making content was same with ReviX, how he just went on YouTube, saw these montages and how cool they were. And like probably like 7 months ago, around the start of 2020, I really started taking an interest in them, watching a lot of them, and eventually I started making my own with my own twist and stuff.
What motivated me to make content was when I was in probably like late 5th grade. So that was a while ago. I was watching Popular MMOs a lot, Minecraft channel, and I really wanted to make Minecraft videos. So, and the next year, in the middle of lit class, I decided to make a YouTube channel, and then I made content on my Kindle Fire HD. I played Minecraft with a crappy pair of headphones and just on my floor usually. It's pretty crappy. Most of those videos are gone. And then I kind of stopped making videos. But recently, when Ultimate came out, I started just making basic commentary videos, just me playing Smash with my friends or my brother. And then, even more recently, probably like maybe 5-6 months ago, I started watching Zarbardo. He makes really cool Smash launches. I'm like, I want to do that. And so I did it. My first montage was horrible, but I think I'm a lot better now. So yeah.
So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about how we got involved with this server. And I will start again. So how I got involved, I was talking with FZ, who is a friend of mine, like in real life. So I remember one day I was like, we were talking about how it'd be cool if there was like some server or some place where people who make these kinds of videos could get together and like talk to each other and socialize and collaborate and stuff. And he was like, we should just make a server for that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. So then May 3rd, I'm pretty sure it was like a Saturday or something, but I was like, okay, I'll make the server. So I did. And then I didn't know that he had a lot of people who like were doing this sort of stuff on like in the comment sections of YouTube videos, like montages on YouTube, with like, I think it was like Biskwiq and Yonko. They were always like leaving great comments about like good work and stuff like that. So I was like, we should have a place where they can do that in more like detail, I guess. So we made this and we started inviting people. And then at first we were kind of unsure what exactly it would be like, but as time went on and we got more people and we kind of had like more purpose to it, I think it's really become a defined like community that continues to grow every day.
So I heard you mention comment sections, and that's pretty much the same place that I was. I think it was on one of Yonko's videos, and I was just going to go leave a comment saying good work for it. And I saw that in one of the comment threads that he was mentioning something about the server that he would make. And I was like, hey, cool. Whenever you make it, can I get invited to it? And he was like, sure. So I gave him my Discord tag, and then that's basically how I got here.
The way I got involved with SBS was on my second montage. Yonko had commented on one of my videos for second montage, saying it was good and all, and I checked out his channel, and I thought his montages were pretty cool. Then maybe like a few weeks later after that, he uploaded a video for I think it was for SBS. In the description there was an invite for the server, and I clicked on it. I joined the server, and I thought it was a pretty cool place, so I stood in it. And over time I started talking more and more in it. I made some really great friends here, and that's pretty much how I got involved.
Yeah, mine's pretty similar to Sunko's. Yonko commented on one of my videos, and I thought that was absolutely crazy that someone that big commented and like found my video. So we talked. Then I was watching one of his videos. I think it was an open invitational video, and I clicked on the Discord link, and that brought me here. And then, like Sunko, I just started talking with more and more people, made a bunch of friends, collaborated with a bunch of people, and it's just been really cool and really fun.
So I know a lot of us aren't that old yet, but what is your personal favorite Smash game? So for me, like, it depends how you have to say that, because I'm the best at old, obviously. I mean, like, it's also like the first Smash game that I've actually like went competitive or semi-competitive with. It's also the first Smash game that I've made content with. But I do think 64 is probably by far the most fun game to just like have fun and play with, because like it's so janky, the hit stuns just everywhere. Like the controllers just don't feel right in your hands. It's just like it's just really fun to mess around with and play casually.
So for me, my favorite Smash game, well, I grew up with Brawl, and eventually when Smash 4 came out, I got that, of course. And then I played that for a really long time until Ultimate came out. And I thought Ultimate was like gonna be the best Smash game and probably my favorite. But honestly, if I had to pick a favorite, it'd have to be Smash 4, since I just basically grew up with that game and had a lot of memories with it.
Mine's definitely got to be Ultimate. I grew up with Smash 4. I played Brawl at friends' houses before I got it, but I never owned it. But I just like Ultimate because of the possibility of just different characters getting in. It's crazy how Steve got in, Joker. So now people can have so many hopes for like literally anyone to get in the game, and I just like that so much. And I've also made so many friends through playing this game, and I haven't done that with any other game. And it's just so fun to play. This is probably the second most played game I ever have. I have over 1,000 hours in the game. I just really enjoy it so much. I can't stop playing it.
I'd have to say I think it's either between Brawl or Smash 4, because Brawl is like the one Smash game that everybody, that's like the game that got people into Smash, whether it was like playing competitive or like always getting Kirby down bead at your friend's house. But I was the latter, I'd say, because I had these two friends I used to hang out with all the time in like elementary and middle school, where we would have sleepovers and then we would play Brawl and Smash 4 like interchangeably whenever we'd hang out. And it was really fun because it was like such a different game from what I've played before, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And then we would play so much that I was like, man, I wonder if I could like get good at this game and play competitively or something. So with Smash 4, I did just that, and it wasn't like too extensive what I did competitively with that game, but I did do like a few locals. I won't talk about that now. That can be for another episode, but yeah. Moving on from that, we are gonna be talking about Steve, who got recently added into the game, and I'm sure all of us have had the chance to play him, whether it was as or against him. So yeah, let's discuss. I think whenever I watched the trailer, I was like, this is a very unique character, and this is a very Nintendo thing to do, because apart from like the whole Minecraft is a best-selling game of all time thing and money thing, I think it's a good choice, or it was a good choice, because he's highly requested and doable for Smash, I think, as Sakurai showed with what he did for the character. But I was really excited when I saw the trailer, because it's like Minecraft Steve and Super Smash Brothers. So that was great. I think he's a cool character. In terms of like competitive, I'd say definitely high tier at worst. He's got a lot of really good tools to deal with stuff like neutral, especially his advantage state. That's like really strong, and his disadvantage is really manageable with his the multitude of gimmicks that he can just like pull out, like placing blocks off stage to refresh his jumps, using cart and anvil to like mix up his landings. And I'm pretty excited to see how both the meta of the character and the meta as a whole evolves as time goes on.
So I don't have a strong opinion on Steve yet. I've just kind of been throwing out ideas about the character and just seeing kind of what sticks as time goes on. But mainly, I think he's probably going to end up similar to how Pac-Man is. It's just being like a good gimmick character that has like a lot of good tools for it can do almost anything that you want him to do, but he can't do anything as well as certain characters. Um, I think the whole block idea with Steve was really interesting because like they had to incorporate that in some way, and I think doing it the way that they did was really good. I'm pretty sure they got like the best edition of this character that we really could have asked for, which I really like from Nintendo.
I do agree with Shatter and what he said. Like, I think he will be like Pac-Man, just another gimmicky character, and he just has a bunch of different moves like that could just be used for mix-ups and stuff like that. And I think a lot of his moves definitely were implemented really good into Smash, considering just how unique Minecraft is a game as a game it is.
For me, I really liked the character. I was watching it in the reveal in the middle of math class, so I lost it. Seeing Steve and like all the Minecraft mobs, I just really like that. I'm not the biggest competitive person, so I don't know how he will do like competitively. I just think it's probably my favorite DLC so far, maybe second to either Joker or Banjo. But I just really like how he plays. It's just a really fun and stupid character that definitely deserves just to be in it. It's really fun, crazy.
Yeah, you brought up a good point just now. How the competitive and casual appeal that Steve has as a character. I think Sakurai did a great job of kind of catering to both worlds that Smash's player base is consisted of, which is great considering that most of the people that play this game don't play it competitively even. So I think, as usual, he does a great job of like taking a character from its source game and like smashifying it, if you will. Just giving it a moveset that works in Smash both competitively and casually.
Yeah, ever since they added Snake, it's always been like kind of, well, now anybody can get in, but like now with Steve, I think it's even more so because like I don't know, I never expected Steve to be like in a fighting game. I just don't see that. Minecraft is a mostly peaceful game unless you're doing PvP with friends. So now I really think anybody can get in. The possibilities are so endless.
Yeah, that's it. That's another good point. It's great how, with Snake and Brawl, just like how like shattering it was to have that character in a game like Smash. It really like redefined the limits that people placed on characters and whether they were viable enough to get into the game, where as long as they're from a video game as their source, it really does not matter, because if Nintendo chooses a character to put in, you could probably bet that Sakurai and like the dev team will find a way to give them a great Smash moveset and whatnot. So yeah, that's great. So along with Steve, of course, came the 9.0 patch update, and there were some characters that got buffed. Some got fixes and whatnot. None got nerfed, so that's great. Just for everyone, I guess. So let's talk about that next. Who are the biggest winners of this patch, in your opinion? I think Ices benefit the most from this because it's a really infamous character for Nana's like awful AI. So it's nice to see the dev team taking into consideration how awful that AI is and trying their best to fix it. They did like general fixes with the up B and stuff, so it'll be great to see how much better functioning of a character Ice Climbers will be, and that's just one step closer to the 20XX optimized Ices that we're all going to be so afraid to see in the future. Ness. Oh boy. I mean, if I were to be honest, he there was like no reason to buff him at all because he's great as he is. Before this patch, offline, I'd say he's definitely not lower than high tier across anyone's tier list, but he got access to new stuff like Magnet Dare being true now apparently, and excuse me, his up throw being stronger, so that would be very interesting to see. And Lucario got some fixes to his aura that got stronger, so it's gonna be interesting to see what those Lucario mains can do with that new power. And Belmont's yeah, they just got better, I guess, so that's great.
So, as you said, it kind of goes without saying what characters got buffed. I mean, I think we all are pretty familiar with that by now. But really, I just don't understand personally why they buffed all of, like, the good Wi-Fi characters like Sonic, Lucario, which I'm pretty sure, I have an opinion that he's pretty good on Wi-Fi. A lot of people would disagree, but and then we also have the Belmonts. Like, I don't fully get why they would do that. I mean, the Belmonts definitely needed buffs, in my opinion, and same with Ices and Lucario. They were all pretty mediocre characters, and the buffs definitely are going to help them. I mean, I think it'd be best if they wait till like 11.0 or whatever, so we wouldn't have to deal with the online right now. But I mean, I guess the buff's a buff. And for Ness, I have absolutely no clue whatsoever why they did anything with him, but they did.
For this patch, I don't really have any comments on it. Just what Chatter said again, that why they buff those characters, and I do think that Ice Climbers do benefit from it because of the Nana AI being so much more improved.
Kind of got the same thing to say, like Shachter said. They buffed Ness and Sonic, so I hate playing Sonic. It's really annoying for me. So Sonic got the best buff since he got buffed, and everybody plays him online.
Yeah, you guys talked about something I didn't consider was that they also buffed Sonic, believe it or not. And I feel like I don't know what that'll look like for how much of the player base will continue to play this game competitively, even though the primary source of doing so is via online, which isn't great compared to offline, due to the main reason being that online has, I believe, twice as much delay compared to offline, so it kind of creates a meta that I wouldn't say rewards, but kind of encourages more dishonest play, which is pretty characterized by like Belmonts, Ness, and Sonic, and all those super fun Wi-Fi characters and whatnot. So I just wanted to say thanks to both you three for coming out tonight and helping out with this, and thank you to the audience as well for sticking with us for this first episode. And I'm not sure what the schedule for it will look like, but I will assure you that there will be a great variety in who is featured on the show, because we have a lot of people in the server interested. And if you're listening and you would like to join our efforts, then I'm sure we'll put a link to the server in the description of the video once that's published. So please feel free to join. Let us know that you're interested, and we can get you on the team.